quickly get the values of x. Welcome back to my channel and happy new year to everybody. So first of all, we need to note that 36 is the same thing as 6 squared. Okay, so cross multiplying, cross multiplying we are going to have x squared multiplied by x is equal to 36 multiplied by 6. Okay, so we have x squared multiplied by x is equal to 36 is 6 squared multiplied by 6. Now, moving forward, this same thing as x to the power of 1 and this same thing as 6 to the power of 1. Now recall that a to the power of m multiplied by a to the power of n is actually equal to a to the power of n plus n. Okay. Alright, so that means we can write this as x to the power of 2 plus 1 equals 6 to the power of 2 plus 1. So now we have x to the power of 3 is equal to 6 to the power of 3. Alright, at this point, let's transfer this to the other side. That way we have x to the power of 3 minus 6 to the power of 3 is equal to 0. Now recall that a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3 is equal to a minus b multiplied by a squared plus ab plus b squared. Alright? Now our a is equal to x and our b is equal to 6. So let's substitute into this. So now we are going to have a minus b, that is x minus 6, bracket x squared plus 6x plus 6 squared. And this is equal to 0. So we have x minus 6 bracket x squared plus 6x plus 36 is equal to 0. So this implies when you say that AB is equal to 0, it simply means that either A is equal to 0 or B is equal to 0. Now, that means this can be written as x minus 6 is equal to 0 or x squared plus 6x plus 36 is equal to 0. So if we transfer this to this side, we have x is equal to 0 plus 6. And we have x is equal to 6. This is the first value of our x. Now for the second one, here our a is equal to 1, our b is equal to 6, and our c is equal to 36. Now using the quadratic equation formula that states that x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, everything divided by 2a. So we can solve for that x is equal to minus 6 plus or minus square root of 6 squared minus 4 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 36 divided by 2 multiplied by 1. So solving further, we have x is equal to minus 6 plus or minus square root of 36 minus 4 multiplied by 36 divided by 2. And that's because 4 times 1 times 36 times that 4 multiplied by 36. So we have x equals minus 6 plus or minus the square root of, so we have 36, so we factorize. When 36 is divided by itself, we have 1. This divided by 36. 4 times 36 divided by 36, we'll have 4. Okay, everything divided by 2. Please, if this is the first time you are seeing us, click the like subscription button and turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss our videos. Thank you so much. Now we have x equals negative 6 plus or minus square root of 36 multiplied by 1 minus 4 is negative 3 divided by 2. Now remember that square root of a multiplied by b is the same thing as square root of a multiplied by square root of b. Therefore, we can write x to be equal to negative 6 plus or minus square root of 36 multiplied by square root of 3 multiplied by square root of minus 1, because this is negative 3, right? Divided by 2. So if we go further, then we have x is equal to, so we have negative 6 plus or minus, and repeating the last thing I wrote so that we can all follow. So multiply by root 3, multiply by root negative 1, everything divided by 2. So this is the last thing I wrote. So moving forward, we'll have x is equal to negative 6 plus or minus square root of 36 will give us 6. Then we have root 3, and square root of negative 1 is I, divided by 2. Now distributing the denominator, we'll have x to be equal to negative 6 plus or minus. Okay, negative 6 divided by 2 plus or minus 6 root 3i divided by 2. So going further, we have x equals, when this divides this, we have negative 3. So we have negative 3 plus or minus. When this divides this, we have 3. So we have 3 root 3i. Therefore, we can say that x is equal to, now the first value of x that we got is this, x equals 6. And we can now write the second value of x to be equal to negative 3 plus 3 root 3i, and the third value of x to be equal to negative 3 minus negative 3 root 3i. And these are the values of x. So if we decide to verify this, so if we take x to be equal to 6, we can see if we substitute x equals 6 here, we are going to have 6 raised to the power of 2 divided by 36 equals, is this equal to 6 divided by 6? We know that 6 squared is 36, so we are going to have 36 divided by 36. And is this equal to 6 divided by 6, which is 1? And that's true, because 36 divided by 36 is equal to 1. So we are going to have 1 is equal to 1. And this proves that we are correct. Thank you for watching. Bye.